How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the second episode of Assassin's Creed 1. In the previous episode, we started off our little journey here with Desmond and his ancestor, Altair. As Altair, we decided to go against the Assassin's Creed, and we were demoted heavily, and we are now in the process of regaining our rank by killing 9 targets. We also tracked down a traitor in Masyaf who let in the Templars, and we got rid of him. And then we killed our first out of 9 targets in Tamir. And in Desmond's storyline, he was a bartender who was kidnapped by Abstergo and is now forced to relive the memories of his ancestor Altair because Abstergo wants the piece of Eden that Altair has interacted with. So when we last left off, we had just finished Memory Block 2. I just went through and re-listened to all the dialogue from Lucy. Quickly went through those emails because the game automatically brings you up after getting out of the Animus at the end of the memory block. It doesn't automatically start you where you left off. So yeah, all we got to do is we got to sleep. So we will do that. But before we jump into it, guys, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button. Helps me out a ton. Comment, let me know what you thought about the last video. I did tweak some audio settings. I lowered the game audio a bit and upped my microphone audio a bit because I thought, oh, he's sleeping. I thought that they were kind of even. So it, like, you kind of couldn't hear me that well at some points, but I don't think it should be too bad. I did a couple tests and I think it sounds pretty good. And I do apologize if the videos aren't actually in 4K. I tried rendering all that and everything, and it just was kind of a pain to do that. So at some point, yeah, so I think I'm going to try and have these be in 1440p 60 frames for you guys, because that should be a little bit easier for me to get them rendered and all that stuff. But yeah, that is that. I think I've rambled on long enough, guys. Like I said, make sure to hit that like button, comment, subscribe, do all those things, helps me out a ton. And if you don't feel like it, you don't have to. We're just here to have some fun. If you want to stick around for the journey, that is greatly appreciated, but you obviously do not have to. No more rambling. Desmond's already fallen asleep once. Let's get him to bed so he can wake up with a creepy old man standing over him. The following morning.
Let's go, Mr. Miles. Time's wasting.
All right, short and sweet.
Where's Lucy?
Oh, don't worry. She'll be with us soon enough.
So why are you doing all this, Doc? What are you hoping to accomplish?
You turned the television on lately? Read the newspaper?
Never cared much for that stuff.
Then, let me sum it up for you. The world's a mess. It's pathetic, really. You've seen it firsthand yourself. 1,000 years between you and your ancestor, and society remains just as barbaric, just as stupid.
And your point is...
Order, Mr. Miles. The world needs order. That is what we're working towards, and that is what you're helping us to achieve.
You expect me to believe you're building a better tomorrow?
That's exactly what we're doing. The human race calls out for direction. They want to know why they're here, what they're meant to do. Well, we're going to tell them. And once they understand how to live their lives, everything will be better.
Better how?
An end to all conflicts, large and small. Isn't that what you assassins strive for? Peace in all things?
I told you, I'm not an assassin.
Right.
I still don't see where I fit into things.
In time, Mr. Miles. In time, you'll understand. Or you won't. I don't care either way, as long as you show us where it is.
Where what is?
Sorry I'm late. Ready to go?
Yes, we are.
You got any more to say, dude? Guess not. We'll check one more time. Nope. Lucy got anything to say? So before we jump into it, I'm just going to pause it so we don't have to listen to him like berate us. But I don't know if I made it clear in my little intro ramble. I am recording this episode before the first part goes up. I have the first episode edited. I just got to render it down and upload it. So you can still let me know how the audio is with this video as well. And I will try and tweak it for episode 3. But I don't know how many episodes I'm going to record before I upload the first one. I might record one more after this, but I don't know. So I will let you guys know on that one if I do. But anyway, that's the last thing I wanted to say.
I need you to lie down, Desmond.
I'm getting there, Lucy. Chillax. You just got here. So yeah, I think memory block 3 is 2 targets in one. Yep. 2 targets in one. So I think we will do both of them in this video.
Ladders are a socially acceptable way to reach a rooftop. Climbing
And I
up
think I'll
those,
just stick
however,
with
is
cutting
not.
out the viewpoints and saving the citizens and all that stuff like I did in episode 1.
You've done well, Altair, and I'm confident that this is but the first of many successes.
Tamir spoke as if he knew you well. He implied my work had a larger meaning.
Significance comes not from a single act, but the context within which it is performed. The consequence is born of it.
Then is there more I need to know?
Altair, your greatest failure was born of knowing too much. If I choose to withhold information, it is only to ensure you do not make the same mistake a second time.
I see.
No, you don't. And it will remain this way until you've learned your lesson. Still, you have performed competently, and as such I restore a rank and will return a piece of your equipment. Go now, either to Akka or Jerusalem. There are men in both cities who require your attention. The Bureau leaders can tell you more about what needs to be done.
Alright. So we got our short blade. One of our short blades. And we got counter kill. Alright, so that'll definitely speed up some fights. Let's go get this stuff practiced in the courtyard.
Altair, it seems my students do not fully understand what it is to wield a blade. Perhaps you could show them what you know.
Perhaps.
Perfect. The work of a master. That's my students.
Easy
How we
peasy.
all should fight.
Alright, so let's exit that.
You must be busy. I understand. It
All right.
takes time to draw another.
So I think what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to... Where's the first place we're going to go? Acre. Okay. So I'm just going to cut it here, and I will see you guys once we get to the Bureau in Acre so we can hear about some information before we do all our investigations and stuff like that. So I will see you guys. I'll see you guys there. Alright guys, so here we are at the Assassin's Bureau in Acre. Okay, Altair, just go down. Thank you. Let's see what our boy has to say about our target.
Ah, Altair. A little bird told me you'd be paying a visit.
Al-Muallim has ordered the execution of Garnier de Naplouse, and so here I am. What can you tell me about him?
He is the Grand Master of the Knights Hospitaller, and surely keeps his quarters in their district. Beyond that, I cannot say. I suggest you search the city. See what you can learn from the people.
Tell me where they gather and I'll see what I can find.
The public gardens north of here, or what's left of them, are as good a place as any to begin. There's an abandoned market northwest as well that merits watching. and Maria of Jehoshaphat's church to the west remains a popular meeting place. These 3 locations should be sufficient for your needs.
I appreciate the information, Rafik. It will be put to good use.
See that it is.
Alright, so we got our little tidbit of info on where to look. So you guys know the drill. I am going to finish up the viewpoints and citizens that need to be saved, and I'll bring you guys back when we are ready to start our investigation. Alright guys, we have just finished up all the viewpoints and the citizens, so we are going to be starting our investigations here, and we're going to go to this pickpocket one since we're right near it. Oh, okay. There you go. You could have just left me alone, but you had to push me. And that guy was just a casualty. Same with that guy. You should have let me through, buddy. Come on now. Should have let me through. If you let me through, you would still be alive.
Be gone, beggar.
No, not him, game.
So what you got there?
Rubbish. The man had no coin to speak of, just some damn tube. All I found was a bit of paper with these nonsense scratchings.
Them's not nonsense, but words and letters.
Why is a man putting words and letters in a tube? It's a waste of tube if you ask me.
Must be important. Give it here, and I'll have a look.
Like you helped last time. I ain't letting you steal this.
Well, ain't you clever? Have fun with it then.
Wasn't even looking at him. Yoink. Alright, we acquired a letter which shows the connection of Garnier and 2 other men. Alright, so I think we'll probably do this one last, so we'll swing around this way. So we'll go do this interrogation next. Oh, jeez. We'll go this way since there shouldn't be any guards here. Okay, that's not what I wanted you to do. All right. Oops. There you go. There we go. Finally get rid of all those jabronis. Finally got rid of all those jabronis. Don't collect the flag. I want to do that in my own time. So yeah, got rid of all those jabronis. Now we got to go take on this jabroni over here.
You say he turns away from your suffering, but this is unfair, untrue. He is but one man, gifted as he is, and can only help so many. Soon, my friends, soon the good doctor will attend to your needs. Be patient. Hold hope close. There are many in need of aid, and only one of him
He works tirelessly to serve and save, but these things take time.
All right. Come on now. Oh, fuck off.
Mercy.
About time. Damn.
Don't kill me. I'll do anything you want.
You serve Garnier?
He makes me say these things to keep the people from revolting, to give them hope and make them eager for his touch.
Tell me everything you can about the man.
Yes, of course. I know what happens within, what he really does.
Go on.
Not sick, not wounded when they enter, but once he's got his hands on them, then the pain begins.
He's no healer then. Just a sick, cruel man.
I don't know what it is he does to make them cry so loud, but it must be stopped before more are made to suffer. Will you stop him?
It's why you still live.
He is cautious. You must pick the proper time. Go to him when he attends to the patients. He forgets the world around him, becomes lost in his work. Yes, strike then.
I thank you for the information.
Then you'll let me go?
Would that I could.
Gotcha. Garnier removes himself from the world around him while tending to his patients. All right, so that could lead to some pretty opportune moments to get him. All right, so we could go start the assassination, but you guys know the drill. We're not going to do that. We're going to get all the investigations done just so that way we have all the tidbits we need. Excuse me there, big fella. So yeah, we're going to do one of our first... Oh, not one of our first. We are going to be doing the first of our new investigation types, which is... I don't remember what these ones are called. What did it say they were? Informers. Okay. So yeah, we didn't do these in Damascus yet.
Altair, he's after me. He saw me. He will kill me, and my wife and children. What a mess. Have you come to end my misery? No. Al-Mualim has more compassion than I thought. Could you help me then? A knight of the Hospitalier is after me. If you could eliminate him, you would do a fellow a real honor. I've been here in Akkar since the Crusaders were laying siege. I can give you important information in return.
Sweet. Alright, so we gotta stealth assassinate this target. They get a little more difficult as the game goes on. Oh. Careful of that guy. There's a Templar right there. So we'll just go this way.
When is he gonna stop this nonsense? Is there a reason for his nonsense?
No, you don't understand. I'm poor, sir. I need the money.
There we go. Now let's run away from this beggar lady before she screws us over. Some of these informer missions are so easy. It's just, oh, collect these flags that I scattered around.
It is done. He's dead. Oh, I am extremely grateful. So, here is what I know about Garnier de Naplouse, Grand Master of the Hospitalier. Garnier let his patients roam the halls of his fortress. No one, save scholars, may enter his personal workspace, and the rooftops are guarded by archers. I'm sure this information will help deliver Garnier to the gates of hell.
It should. None may enter the fortress save for scholars and guards. So obviously we're going to make our way in there with the use of some scholars. So now we're going to go up here and do this eavesdrop. See what new info we can find here. We're just going to run this way. Oh, must have been blinking when we ran by him because he didn't see us. Alright, so coming around the corner.
money? The family's sick and dying. Could
Get
you
out of the
give
way.
coins? But I need money,
I don't
sir.
care.
I'm
Get
poor
out of the way.
and hungry.
You hear about Elaine?
The archer who guards the eastern wing?
Poor bastard's brother caught an arrow in the throat. Doubt he'll last the night.
How can he continue to work, knowing what's to come?
He visits his brother often, so I cover for him when I can.
You aren't there now.
No. I've family business of my own to attend to.
Then he'd best hope the doctor doesn't learn of his desertion.
He won't. Long as you stay silent.
Don't worry. Your secret's safe with me.
So there are some fortress roof guards absent from patrol duty. Okay, so I believe that's like telling us that if we want to like access Garnier through the roof, that's how we get him. So, or that's another opportunity for us to get in that way. So, or maybe that's like telling us, oh, you can go in with scholars and come out through the roof. So yeah, we got another informer, and then we got a pickpocket, and then we'll go back to the bureau and get the okay to go kill Garnier. A lot of tight corners here in the poor district, but that's okay. Go away.
Ah, if it isn't Altair, remember me?
No.
I learned my craft at the same time as you. Still no memories of me. Doesn't matter. Al-Mualim has charged me with a mission that I am honored to perform. I must test you. What a pleasure. I have hidden flags in this area. Find them and return to me. Be quick. It is such a shame that the old man insisted that I must help you if you succeed.
Alright, dude. Little bitter just because I don't remember you. It's like, dude, I got a lot of other shit going on. But yeah, this is so simple. You just collect flags. They're all in a row for you, basically. Pretty easy. Alright. Didn't feel like jumping onto the beam there. That's great. That's okay. They give you plenty of time.
When is he going to stop this nonsense?
And we got 2 more. And there we go.
Back. I'm impressed. Not enough to change my mind about you, but since Al-Mualim commands, here is what I know about your next target. Garnier hides in the Hospitalier Fortress. Getting into the fortress will require cunning. That's all I have for you.
Wow, so he basically told us stuff we already know. Garnier secludes himself within his fortress walls. Alright, nice. Thanks for giving us that info, buddy. So yeah, that was basically like a waste of time, because it's like, no shit we're gonna need like a way in. Like, we're not just gonna be walking up to him. Or he's not just gonna walk right up to us like, hey, I'm here for the taking. It'd be nice if they all did that, but I highly doubt it. Sorry, buddy. You were in the way. Had to deal with it. So the pickpockets are down here. Probably too far away. Yeah, too far away.
I need this dealt with now. The ropes are eaten through with rot and must be replaced. If we wait any longer, we risk an accident.
I understand, but what of the houses I'm supposed to repair?
Never mind the citizens. What do they do anyway but cry and complain? It's the knights who sacrifice that the rest of us might live in peace.
But they've nowhere to go, and the rains will come soon.
I won't warn you again, boy. Do as you're told or you'll find yourself in irons.
Yes, sire.
First sensible words out of your mouth. You've got the plans, now get to work.
Isn't that scrawny old geezer the same guy we pickpocketed earlier? Looks like him. And yoink. Alright, so we acquired a map showing candelabras and patients within the fortress. Alright, so now let's head back to the Bureau, get our okay from the Bureau leader. Rafik, I believe his name was. Let's get the okay from him, and we'll read through all our little tidbits of information, and then we will go kill Garnier.
Altair? How fares your search for Garnier?
I know when and how to strike.
Share your knowledge with me then.
He lives and works within the Order's hospital, northwest of here. Rumors speak of atrocities committed within its walls. It seems the good doctor enjoys experimenting on innocent citizens. Most of them kidnapped and brought here from Jerusalem.
Clever. By stealing his subjects from another city, he avoids arousing too much suspicion here. But back to the matter at hand. What is your plan?
Gagne keeps mainly to his quarters inside the hospital, though he leaves occasionally to inspect his patients. It's when he makes his rounds that I will strike.
It's clear you've given this some thought. I give you leave to go.
Thank you, kind sir.
Remove this stain from Akka, Altair. Perhaps it will help cleanse your realm. Rest here until you're ready to begin your mission.
Sounds good.
Fast-forwarding memory to a more recent one.
Alright, so strike Gagne while he is tending his patients, for he removes himself from the world around him. Alright, so let's take a gander at all this stuff. So Garnier hides behind the walls of the Hospitalier fortress. I doubt the patients within afford him much protection. Killing him will be simple. Getting into the fortress, however, is another matter entirely. So Garnier removes himself from the world around him while tending his patients one by one. This obsession will spell his end. Garnier's letter is quite strange. He references an arms dealer in Damascus, most likely Tamir, and a second man in Jerusalem. What secret thing unites these men? Men who should hate one another. Master, progress is slow. We should endeavor to reclaim what's been taken from us, or I fear will be discovered before we have a chance to act. My work on substitutes shows some promise, as certain local flora can be used to induce a similar state. Be warned, however, the effects are only temporary, and subjects tend to develop a resistance requiring increased dosage. Unfortunately, they can only take so much before exhaustion claims them. I've lost far too many in this manner, and it breaks my heart. Your man in Jerusalem should be commended for his diligence. My supplies remain sufficient, and I am no longer forced to use locals, helping to defray suspicion. I do worry about our loss in Damascus, though I have sufficient arms and armor to continue for a while longer. He will need to be replaced within the month, however, or our soldiers will be forced to wield table knives, which brings to my next concern. What do you intend to do about our enemy? I fear that the losses we've suffered are but the start. I feel secure enough within the hospital's walls, but it would be best if we dealt with this trouble before it has a chance to bloom. My men are yours for the task if it's required. Merely make your desires known to me. Your brother in peace, G. Alright. The Hospitaliers are replacing all the candelabras within the fortress. I could use these to navigate the rafters. Additionally, the workers seem to have pointed out a few of Garnier's more personal projects affected by the repairs. Alright, so that's where all his patients will be. And I believe like those little circle spots are like where he will attend to most. But I'm not sure there. So some of Garnier's guards have abandoned their post. The archers patrolling the roof are at a disadvantage. A few seconds is all I need to clear a path. So yeah, this is a a route that we could use to get in if we need to. So we might use that. I'm not sure though. Garnier lets his patients roam the halls of his fortress freely. No one, save scholars, may enter his personal workspace. Apart from the archers defending the rooftops, slipping in should prove simple enough. And then finally, Garnier de Naplouse secludes himself within the hospitality of fortress walls, lost within his work. I know when and where to strike. Alright, so now that we've read through all the little info, let's go get this son of a gun. Okay.
Do not listen to their lies. Poisonous words meant to sow the
Alright, no need to be doing all that screaming now. Just bumped into you. They act like they heard a gunshot or something, and guns aren't even... Well, I don't know if guns were a thing yet. I don't think so at this time. I'm a little fuzzy on my history at the moment, so I apologize if I'm mistaken. Alright, we gotta watch out for these goobers. They'll swing at you like that. Of course. Alright, so thanks to that frickin' mentally ill person, we're frickin' gotta re-go back. That didn't make any sense. We gotta reinitialize. There you go. Alright, let's try that again. Thank you, boys, for helping me. Let's try that again, shall we? I gotta wait for the rest of these boys to come back. Get away from me. Alright, so these boys should walk us right in. And we get to see one of the most gnarly frickin' cutscenes in this game.
No, help! Help me! Help me! Please! You must help me!
Oh!
Enough, my child. I asked you to retrieve the patient, not to kill him. There. Everything will be all right.
No!
Give me
No!
your hand.
Don't touch me! Not again!
Cast out this fear, else I cannot help you.
Help me? Like you helped the others? You took their souls! I saw! But not mine! No! You'll not have mine! Ah!
Take hold of yourself. Do you think this gives me pleasure? Do you think I want to hurt you? But you leave me no choice.
Every kind word matched by the back of his hand. All lies and deception. He won't be content until all bow before him.
You should not have done that. Return him to his quarters. I'll be along once I've tended to the
You
others.
can't keep me here. I'll escape again.
No, you won't. Break his legs, both of them.
Ooh. That's so fucking brutal.
I am so sorry. Have you people nothing better to do?
Alright. Alright, so we'll walk around with our boys here. One guy's lacking. We're just gonna see where these boys take us. We just gotta hope none of these mentally ill people screw us over. Oh, is he gonna come in here? That'd be perfect. Nope, they're gonna circle around though. Oh, never mind, they're gonna go out this way. That doesn't help me very much, boys. I guess we'll just keep seeing where they go. See if they circle back around again. It's about patience, though. You gotta have patience. If they leave the building, then that's no good. Alright, so it seems like they're just gonna keep circling around. Okay. So I assume at some point they'll bring us back around. Perhaps right here. Alright. Okay. Maybe not. Are they just gonna circle around here? I hope they take a left up here. I've literally never done this before. Like, I've never just stayed with them the whole time. I've exited the blend by this point. But we're back in here now, so I guess we'll see what happens. If they start leaving and we're nowhere near them, then we'll leave our boys. But I know where I need to escape. There's an open window up here on that end there. There he is at the end there. Yeah, there's an open window right there. And we're gonna walk right past him. That's good. No, exit.
I trust today is better. What do you want? Only to hear. No, you want to hurt me. It's all you've done since you brought me here.
Child, the very fact that we're having this conversation shows that we've made progress. Or do you forget the way you once were?
Remember before...
We're just gonna see where he goes from here. Get away from me, you crazy. I won't be able to walk in. They'll notice me.
So tired. Then rest, my child.
Oh, that was close. That stupid person. Stupid person. Like, I'm sorry. I know that they're supposed to be mentally ill, but come on. They're so annoying. You just want to frickin' take them out. Alright, now come back out this way, please. There we go. We got him.
Let go your burden.
I'll rest now, yes. The endless dream calls to me. But before I close my eyes, I must know what will become of my children.
You mean the people made to suffer your cruel experiments? They'll be free now to return to their homes.
Homes? What homes? The sewers? The portals? The prisons that we dragged them from?
You took these people against their will.
Yes. What little will there was for them to have. Are you really so naive? Do you appease a crying child simply because he wails? But I want to play with fire, Father. What would you say? As you wish. But then you'd answer for his burn.
These are not children, but men and women full grown.
In body, perhaps, but not in mind. Which is the very damage I sought to repair. I admit, without the piece of Eden, which you stole from us, my progress was slowed. But there are herbs, mixtures, and extracts. My guards are proof of this. They were madmen before I found and freed them from the prisons of their own minds. And with my death, madmen they will be again.
You truly believe you were helping them?
It's not what I believe. It's what I know.
All right. Well, we got you. So that's 2 of 9. Now we got a boot scoot and boogie. All right, come on, dude. Thank you. Oh, come on, come on. Yeah, that's definitely one of the things that you can tell that this game is over a decade old. Because sometimes the game is just like, oh, you wanted to go here? When that is not at all where you're trying to get him to go. Yeah, that took a little bit longer to get to him than I wanted, but we got him without being detected, so that's good. Because I guess there's an achievement where you gotta assassinate all your targets with full sync. So I want to try and do that in this first playthrough here on Xbox. So, but we have returned to the Bureau.
What news, Altair?
Garnier is dead.
Then you should return to Masyaf with news of your victory.
There is something else.
Speak it then, or would you have me read your mind?
What do you think he wanted from these people? That he would keep them and experiment on them as he did?
Yours is not to ask, but act, Altair. It doesn't matter what he did or why. Only that he's dead.
But Garnier seemed to believe he was helping these people.
Is that what you saw?
No. What I saw was not a place of healing, but of pain.
Then why are we having this conversation?
I don't know. Forget I spoke of it.
I already have.
All right.
Fast forwarding memory.
Nice old geezer. All right. So target has been eliminated. Return to Al-Mualim. Is it possible? Was Garnier helping those inside his hospital? He spoke of curing them from their madness using herbs and extracts. Some of them were even grateful for the work he had done. He was a madman and a butcher. How is it these men found good inside a man who is clearly intent on evil? What is it that I failed to see? I should report this to Al-Mualim. All right, now I believe it'll fast travel us back to Masyaf. Yep. Let us go, boys and girls. And I do apologize if during that like assassination sequence when we were talking to Garnier, I apologize if you heard my computer make some noises. I have my desktop audio muted, so you shouldn't have, but if you did, that is why.
Have you news for me, Altair?
Garnier de Naplouse is dead.
Excellent. We could not have hoped for a more agreeable outcome.
And yet...
What is it?
The doctor insisted his work was noble, and looking back, those who were supposedly his captives seemed grateful to the man. Not all of them, but enough to make me wonder. How did he manage to turn enemy into friend?
Leaders will always find ways to make others obey them, and that is what makes them leaders. When words fail, they turn to coin. When that won't do, they resort to baser things, bribes, threats, and other types of trickery. There are plants, Altair, herbs from distant lands that can cause a man to take leave of his senses. So great are the pleasures it brings, men may even become enslaved by it.
You think these men were drugged then? Poisoned?
Yes, if it truly was as you describe it.
Herbs. This seems a strange method of control.
Our enemies have accused me of the same.
The promise of paradise.
They think it is a garden, overflowing with women and pleasure. That I drug you as Garnier did his men, and tempt you with his rewards.
They do not know the truth of it.
Which is how it must be.
But if they knew the truth of it, that all we seek is peace,
then they would not fear us, and we would have no hold over them. Go. It is time you continued with your work. Another rank is restored to you, as is a piece of your equipment. We'll speak again when the next has fallen.
Sounds good, my man. Alright, so I think we got throwing knives back. Yep, we got throwing knives, and we gain the ability to tackle some mofos. So, I think this is when, yeah, so at the courtyard, we have the option to practice throwing knives, but they don't automatically make you do it, if I remember correctly. We'll just give it a good old check, just to see.
Altair, it seems my students do not fully understand what it is to wield a blade. Perhaps you could show them what you know.
Yeah, see, throwing knives are here, but they don't make you do it for some reason. But they make you practice fighting for everything else, so I don't know if they were just like, nah, it's not necessary.
And that, my students, is how we all should fight.
Easy peasy. I just figured I'd throw that in there just because we gotta do the rest of them, I believe, so.
You must be busy. I understand.
Alright. Well, we are off to Jerusalem now. No point in me keeping you guys around, so you guys know the drill. I will see you once we get to the Bureau in Jerusalem.
Safety and peace, Malik.
Your presence here deprives me of both. What do you want?
Al-Muallim has asked.
Ask that you perform some menial task in an effort to redeem yourself. So be out with it.
Tell me what you can about the one they call Talal.
It is your duty to locate and assassinate the man, Altair, not mine.
You'd do well to assist me. His death benefits the entire land.
Do you deny his death benefits you as well?
Such things do not concern you.
Your actions very much concern me.
Then don't help me. I'll find him myself.
Wait. It won't do having you stumble about the city like a blind man. Better you know where to begin your search.
I'm listening.
I can think of 3 places. South of here in the markets that line the border between the Muslim and Jewish districts. To the north near the mosque of this district, and east in front of St. Anne's Church, close to the Babariha Gate.
Is that everything?
It's enough to get you started, and more than you deserve.
Alright everyone, so we have all the viewpoints and the citizens in Jerusalem saved. So you know the drill by now. We are going to start our investigations.
He's a coward. If it wasn't for the money, I'd be long gone.
You're either stupid or blind. Maybe it's both.
How can you say that?
You didn't see what happened.
I saw well enough. Our caravan was attacked, and the first thing he did was flee.
No, he didn't run.
What are you talking about?
Do you forget what became of the men who attacked us?
Felled by our archers, thanks be to God.
Not our archers, him, alone.
So you're saying he saved us?
Yes, he headed for higher ground. Used his bow to kill them.
I had no idea.
The man's a master archer. You do well to remember that.
Alright, so in a fight, Talal will try to shoot his enemies with a bow. Alright, so I do apologize if every time I unmute my mic, I'm using hotkeys on OBS. But it's... Okay, I think it's because I was technically clicked off of it, off the audio mixer. Okay, so hopefully it doesn't pick that up every time I did that. Like the doo-doo noise. If you didn't hear it, you probably have no idea what I'm talking about. But if you did during that cutscene and earlier in this video, I truly do apologize. But I wouldn't think that it would show up because that would be like a desktop audio thing, and I have that muted. But like I said, this is a whole new setup. And I've never really utilized hotkeys before, so I apologize if that da-doong noise kept going off throughout the video a few times, but I think we have it figured out now. But yeah, you guys can make fun of me in the comments about that if you'd like. I don't mind if it was making that noise. But so like normal, we're gonna work our way down and around. So we're gonna go this informer, and then we're gonna go down this way, and then hook it here, and then go back up here. So onto the informer. See if I can blend my way out of here. Nope. Oh, jeez. Alright, you know what? Come on. Let's go. Come on. The tree was in my way. You're not getting away from me, dude. Oh, this guy's trying to run? Not in my watch. Nobody escapes me. You could have just let me walk out all peaceable like, but no, you guys had to instigate stuff you couldn't handle. Alright, we got our throwing knives back to full. Let's see what our informer here needs us to do. It's either collecting flags or assassinating somebody, so let us see.
Safety and peace, Altair. We live in harsh times, do we not? I am in an ocean of trouble. I had a mission to investigate some strange disappearances in the rich district, and Talal's men saw my face. My status is compromised. Would you be kind enough to eliminate them for me in exchange for the information you seek?
Sounds good, my friend. So we got two people to take out this time instead of just one. Excuse me, pardon me. Squeeze me, thank you. Excuse me. Okay, so looks like we gotta go in here. Okay, so there's one. And there's two. And there we go. Easy peasy.
Altair, you're rid of the ones who knew me? Excellent. Here's what I learned about Talal. He's a powerful slaver who occupies an area north of town, near the Barbican. He pays a tribute to the city guards so he can operate in the shadows. But from what you showed me today, I'm sure he will share the same fate as the others. Thank you again, Altair.
No problem, dude. Talal is located in the north sector of the city. So, I think he's located here then. Yeah, I think he's located in this area up here. Let's go beat up some schmuck. Some schmuck, not smuck. Get a nice little jog in on our way to beat up some guy. You could have been killed, dude. All I'm doing is running. Apparently running was not like a good thing to do back in these days. Everybody just assumes you're crazy. Oh, simmer down, dude.
Food is scarce, money tight, but it need not be this way. There are opportunities for those with the courage to seize them. Who knows what the future holds? What tragedies tomorrow may bring? Defend against an uncertain future. Protect the ones you love. Work hard and you will be rewarded. Talal provides.
Alright, we'll get away from these guards a little bit. There's good enough. There we go.
I have nothing to say to you.
Speak to me or speak to God. It's your choice.
You won't stop the work he does. Cannot stop it.
Stop what? What work?
He prepares them for the journey.
Journey where?
They are held in his warehouse. And when the time comes, they are sent to Akka.
Where's this warehouse? And why Akka?
Talal tells me what I need to know. Nothing more. It is safer that way.
For him, perhaps. Though not, I fear, for you.
Got him. Talal holds his slaves within a warehouse. Okay, so let's move down to our next informer. And see if it's collecting flags or killing some dudes. I've also been utilizing the pause recording instead of just like letting it record. So hopefully pausing the footage just like stops it there, and then once you unpause it, it just picks up from where you start. I assume that's what it is, but I've never utilized that feature, so I'm hoping that it doesn't mess up all my recording stuff, so, or like I hope it doesn't mess up the video.
Is this the great Altair before me? What an honor. You must be here for a very important mission. Maybe I could help you. I have been eavesdropping and I have learned much. However, I have erred. I had some Masyaf flags to deliver to the bureau leader, but I lost them when attacked by thugs. Could you find them for me? I must be back to my mentor before he returns from the market, so you must be fast as the wind.
Yeah, sure thing, pal. Can you collect all these flags that I dropped when I was attacked by thugs? They just so happen to land perfectly in a sequence for you to run and collect them all. That's convenient, ain't it? You just love how that works. Oh, don't collect that flag. I almost just jumped for that flag. I'm going to collect all the flags and everything on my own time, so I don't want to, like, accidentally grab any if I can help it. Alright, jump down, not all the way. You tard. Alright, so that's going to slow us down a bit. That's not at all where I wanted him to go. I wanted him to just drop down. But we're back on track now, so. And there we go.
That is great. I knew I could count on you, Master Altair. Here is what I learned from listening to the guards near the Dome of the Rock. They were talking about the man named Talal. They said he has many loyal followers, all of whom will readily give their lives for the man. If their master is in danger, they are sure to intervene, giving Talal time to escape. That is all I know. I hope my small contribution will help.
It most certainly will. Talal's loyal followers will sacrifice themselves, giving Talal time to escape. Alright, we got 2 pickpockets, and then we are ready to finish out this memory block and move on to memory block 4, which is the longest memory block in this game. It is 3 targets instead of just 2 at a time.
Please, you must help me. I'll pay you anything you ask, anything.
It's not so simple, my friend.
But it is. I know all his tricks. He's a coward, not a fighter. He'll run at the first sign of trouble. Take this map. It'll show you where he likes to hide.
You don't understand.
Oh, I understand. You are afraid. You call yourself a warrior, but a single slave trader fills you with fear.
Fear? Nothing of the sort.
Then what?
It would be bad business on my part, seeing as I already work for him.
You?
So, now you understand? Go. Leave now and I'll forget we had this conversation.
Alright. Yoink. Acquired map detailing the souk where Talal will hide if he escapes. Alright, so now the final pickpocket. And we shall commence on assassinating this Talal. Excuse me, ladies and gents. Oh, God. Get away from me, beggar. I don't got any money. I don't have the feature to throw you coins yet. I gotta wait a game before I can do that. I'm just out for a jog. I don't know why you all freak out because I'm running. Alright, here we go. This should get us there.
If the guard won't take action, it falls to us to do something.
What you propose is madness.
But necessary. How many more will we allow to go missing before the people take a stand?
It does not affect us.
Not yet. But if we continue to do nothing, it will.
And what do you propose?
I've watched the man. Learned everything there is to know about his operation. It's all here on a map I've made. He inspects his stock every day at the same time. This is when I'll strike.
So you have a piece of paper. It won't save you when you're discovered. Won't shield you from their swords and arrows.
If all goes well, it won't come to that. Anyway, it's a risk I'll have to take. Wish me luck, my friend.
Indeed. You'll need it.
Yoink. So we acquired a map showing the position of Talal's guards. Very good, very good. Now let's move on back to the bureau. Get away from that flag. And let us get our feather so we can take down, what is this, our third target.
Malik.
Come to waste more of my time?
I found Talal. I'm ready to begin my mission.
That is for me to decide.
Very well. Here's what I know. He traffics in human lives, kidnapping Jerusalem citizens and selling them into slavery. His base is a warehouse located inside the Barbican, north of here. As we speak, he prepares a caravan for travel. I'll strike while he's inspecting his stock. If I can avoid his men, Talal himself should prove little challenge.
Little challenge? Listen to you. Such arrogance.
Are we finished? Are you satisfied with what I've learned?
No, but it will have to do.
Thanks for the feather.
Rest, prepare, cry in the corner. Do whatever it is you do before a mission. Only make sure you do it quietly.
You got it, boss man.
Fast forwarding memory to a more recent one.
But you guys know the drill. We're going to read all our little tidbits. Talal inspects his warehouse daily. Strike during next inspection. But we got to read through everything first, just so we can get all the extra little goodies. Talal appears to be a leader of slavers and occupies an area north of here near the Barbican. He seems wiser than those I've faced before, however, keeping to the shadows and having his men pay the guards to turn a blind eye. No matter how clever he thinks himself, he'll meet the same end as the others. Talal holds his slaves within a warehouse and later sends them to Acre. Striking while he works within will keep me from being discovered. Talal inspects his stock of slaves daily. This map clearly shows the position of his personal guards. Such information will prove invaluable. Alright, so yeah, where all those guards are at the bottom, that's one entrance, and then the two over on the left, that's another one. But I believe on the entrance where there's 4, there's like a little swing bar that we can jump on to get in, so shouldn't be a problem. Talal is rumored to flee from a fight at the first sign of trouble. This map I've found details possible locations in which he'll take refuge. This is sure to help if he manages to slip away from me. Alright, so he'll run down, take a right, go straight, or take a left. Talal has many loyal followers, all of whom will readily give up their lives for the man. If they sense their master is in danger, they'll sure to intervene, giving Talal time to escape. Talal is said to favor the bow. In a fight, he'll seek to put distance between him and his enemy, trying to kill from afar. I'll close the gap between us before he's even knocked his first arrow. And then Talal, a cunning slave master, has a warehouse in the northern Barbican filled with human livestock. He inspects them daily, preparing them for travel. Knowing exactly where his guards are, I need simply to strike during his next inspection. Alright, so there's all the little tidbits. Now let's go get the guy. I apologize if you guys don't really like me reading through all that stuff, but they put it in the game, so obviously they would like you to read through it, so. And I just like it because it actually like shows that Altair is like, alright, so this is what I understand from this bit of info I got, and this is how I'll use it, and so on, you know. Wasn't where I wanted him to go with that, but I'm not going to complain. Alright, so
Which is why you've come to me.
just bobbing and weaving through the crowds here, trying to get to our location.
What do you want?
Yep, so we could use the scholars to get in, but it's quicker. It's quicker, takes less. Well, I was just gonna say it's quicker and takes less time, but that's the same exact thing. But yeah, it's quicker just to go in this way through that swing bar. Alright, so I think I have to go in through the roof. Oh, nope, here we go.
What now, slaver?
Do not call me that. I only wish to help them, as I myself was helped.
You do no kindness imprisoning them like this.
Imprisoning them? I keep them safe. Help me! Preparing them for the journey that lies ahead.
What journey? It is a life of servitude.
You know nothing.
It was folly to even bring you here. To think that you might see and understand.
I understand well enough. Show yourself.
So you want to see the man who called you here?
You did not call me here. I came on my own.
Did you? Who unbarred the door? Cleared the path? Did you once raise your blade against a single man of mine, huh? No. All this I did for you. Step into the light then, and I will grant you one final favor. Now I stand before you. What is it you desire?
Come down here. Let us settle this with honor.
Why must it always come to violence? It seems I cannot help you, for you do not wish to help yourself. And I cannot allow my work to be threatened. You leave me no choice. You must die.
Alright, you think so?
Yes! This will teach you not to trespass.
We're just gonna go for it.
Keep him away from me!
Oh, come on. Give me a break. He tried to fucking shove me there. Jump. He's running scared. Got him.
You've nowhere to run now. Share your secrets with me.
My part is plain. The Brotherhood is not so weak that my death will stop its work.
What Brotherhood?
Al-Mualim is not the only one with designs upon the Holy Land. And that's all you'll have from me.
Then we are finished. Beg forgiveness from your god.
He's long abandoned us. Long abandoned the men and women I took into my arms.
What do you mean?
Beggars, whores, addicts, lepers. Do they strike you as proper slaves? Unfit for even the most menial tasks? No. I took them not to sell, but to save. And yet you'd kill us all. For no other reason than it was asked of you.
No. You profit from the war. From lives lost and broken.
Yes, you would think that, ignorant as you are. Wall off your mind. They say it's what your kind do best. Do you see the irony in all this? No, not yet it seems. But you will.
Alright, another one. So now we gotta run. Help me out, boys. Sorry, women. Alright, climb up. I wish we had the grab ledge thing. Right, so we escaped them. All right.
Altair, wonderful to see you return to us. And how fared the mission?
The deed is done. Talal is dead.
Oh, I know. In fact, the entire city knows! Have you forgotten the meaning of subtlety?
A skilled assassin ensures his work is noticed by the many.
No! A skilled assassin maintains control of his environment.
We can argue the details all you'd like, Malik. But the fact remains I've accomplished the task set to me by Al-Mualim.
Go then. Return to the old man. Let us see with whom he sides.
You and I are on the same side, Malik.
Fast-forwarding memory to a more recent one.
Right. Let's read the final little blurb. So target has been eliminated. Return to Al-Mualim. Talal also spoke of a brotherhood and their designs upon the Holy Land. However, he denied he was selling slaves and insisted he was saving them. Why would a slave trader help anyone other than himself? Al-Mualim will help me to make sense of this. But of course, we will not talk to Al-Mualim quite yet because we will be getting out of the Animus once again here, ladies and gentlemen. We are close to wrapping up this episode.
Damn it! What's the problem now?
I'm getting weird temperature readings. I think the Animus is overheating.
Christ, it's always something! How long?
Too soon to tell.
These delays are unacceptable, Miss Stillman. I want progress reports every hour.
It's gonna be a while, Desmond. Why don't you go lie down or something? Get some rest.
Yeah, I will do that, but first I want to give you a good old talk. Gotta wait for him to leave. There we go.
Why is he always yelling at you? It's his machine.
His theories. He's not the one who built it.
Who did? You?
No. Abstergo has a team of engineers. Not much they don't have. But I did oversee the assembly. Guess that's why he gets so angry with me.
He's a dick.
He's under a lot of pressure. We all are.
Can't believe you're defending the guy.
Warren saved my life, so if he wants to yell a little, let him.
Fair enough.
What do you mean he saved your life?
You're not the only one who doesn't get to go home at night.
Wait, are you saying you're a prisoner?
When they first approached me, I was finishing up my PhD. The university had made it clear I had no future there. They didn't like the subject of my doctorate, called it pseudoscience. Said keeping me on would discredit and embarrass them. It was the same everywhere. Other universities, companies I interviewed with. Pretty soon I was out of money and out of time. I was this close to waiting tables. Then I got a letter.
From Vidic?
He said he'd been following my career since undergrad, that he believed in my work and wanted to meet to discuss my future. You have no idea how good it felt to hear that. So I met with him. What did I have to lose?
And he offered you a job.
Yes, here at Abstergo, helping out on the Animus project. I'd have a chance to test my theories and prove the professor's wrong. How could I turn that down?
Think I'm missing the part where you became a prisoner.
Sometimes I wonder if they weren't behind it all. If they manipulated events so that I'd get desperate. They can do that. They can do anything. I didn't think when I agreed to come here. They even told me I'd be trapped. For 6 months, a year max. Once the product launched, there'd be no need for secrecy anymore. But until then, I'd be a guest of the company. At least, that's what they said.
And when the Animus was ready?
They came in while I was sleeping. 3 guys. Guns. They dragged me out of bed. God. The worst part is I knew them. One guy, Richard, we ate lunch together sometimes. And now he was gonna... They were cracking jokes. I tried to pull away. He hit me. And that's when he told me I was going to die.
Christ, what did you do?
Nothing. I kept telling myself it wasn't real. And then Warren was there, shouting at them to get away from me. And they listened.
Jesus.
He's not a happy man, Desmond. I wouldn't even say he's a good man, but he saved my life. They never came for me again, and he promised they never would.
You're still stuck here working for these nut jobs.
But I'm alive. Anyway, I really do need to get the Animus repaired. I'll see you tomorrow, Desmond.
Well, the door hasn't opened yet, so I think we can still have a conversation.
Aren't you tired?
Nope. Okay, I thought we had one more conversation yet. But I do believe this is when we'll finally be able to leave. Yep.
What the hell? Someone's been in here. Looks like some kind of access code.
There we go. Input the code, and it's only been like 2 seconds. But Lucy's gone and the machine is fixed. Oh my goodness, would you look at that. So yeah, we can actually lay down in the Animus and everything. Like as soon as that door closed, she just like flipped a switch, Animus was good, and she disappeared. She fucking ran out of here. But we got our access pen. Now we'll see if she has any new emails for us. All right, so we got 2 more. So we got this one here. All right, so September 4th at 7:48 from Lucy Stillman to Nancy Nylop, subject Layla Marino. Dear Nancy, I'm writing to inquire about the death of a former employee by the name of Layla Marino. I don't know if you were working here at the time, September of 2007. There was apparently some kind of accident, but I'm not able to find any information on the subject. The coroner's office indicated that her file has been sealed. If it was a suicide, why is this information considered so sensitive? Sincerely, Lucy Stillman. Miss Stillman, I am sorry, but I am not authorized to discuss this employee or the circumstances regarding her departure from the company. Okay. And then we got another set of emails. So the first one is from September 4th at 12:02 from Lucy to Nancy, subject reply, case file number 1394, Layla Marino. Nancy, I don't understand why this information is so difficult to access. I've never heard of a company having the ability to declare a coroner's report proprietary information. That's ridiculous. She was my friend. I just want to know what happened to her. Lucy. September 4th, 2:15 from Nancy to Lucy, CC Alan Ricken and Warren Vidic. Subject reply, case file 1394, Layla Marino. Ms. Stillman, unfortunately, I am unable to respond further to your inquiry. I have CC'd Alan Ricken on this email. Please direct all further questions to him. Thank you. She killed herself. Something about a relationship with a kid named Newman. Don't dip your pen in the company ink. Now drop it. All right. So, interesting. And I don't believe we can access Warren's laptop yet. I think we have to finish the next sequence. Because, yeah, I believe this will just give us incorrect password. Yep. Alright. And I don't believe we have anything else we can interact with. Well, I know for a fact we can't go in here till the end of the game, but we'll just see if there's anything I can interact with. Nope. Okay. Well, let's head back to our room and we'll wrap things up. Alright, so guys, that was Memory Block 3 of Assassin's Creed 1. I hope you guys are enjoying this series. Like I said, episode 1 and 2 I have recorded back to back. I'm going to record the intro for Memory Block 4 and talking to Al Mualim, and then I'm going to stop the recording there, and then I'm just going to collect like all the flags in the kingdom and all the Masyaf flags and do everything I can up till where we're at, just because I really like doing everything with these games. It's a lot of fun, so I'm going to do that in my own time because it's not really all that exciting for you guys to watch. So anyway, this will be the last video that gets uploaded before I record a full episode. Like I said, just doing the intro for Memory Block 4, and then I'll stop the recording there and so on and so forth. But so yeah, you can let me know about the audio. Let me know if it was good. Let me know what I need to tweak, if I need to tweak anything. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I don't really have anything else to say. So hopefully you guys enjoyed episode 2 of this series. if you did and haven't done so already, make sure to hit that like button, comment, subscribe, do all those good things. Helps me out a ton. If you don't feel like it, no problemo. We're just here for some fun. So if you feel like leaving a like and subscribing, that's great. But if not, no worries. But anyway, guys, that's going to do it for episode 2 of Assassin's Creed 1. Thank you all so much for watching. You guys mean the world to me. We are at 600, I believe, or maybe we dropped down to 599. But regardless, thank you all for the new supporters joining the channel. Hopefully you guys are enjoying this series, and be on the lookout for some MLB The Show 24 and WWE 2K24 coming out in the near future. So that's going to do it for me, folks. Thank you so much for watching once again. Truly appreciate it. And until next time, take care.